So this is part 10 and maybe the final part. Yeah, so I saw her signing Barracuda. So anyway, so I saw her like down signing the thing, and it was after the whole, oh my god, she's taking that picture Ralph thing happened. Then I saw her down signing some stuff, and I was like, yo, I think Mariska's about to leave. Like, I think she's leaving. And they was like, I don't know, like, maybe. And I was like, no, I think she's leaving, and I'm leaving with her. Like, listen, we trying to get stuff. We need to go. We need to make. Like, I was like, we need to make this happen. So Mariska is walking up the middle of the street with her dude, and I'm walking up the sidewalk, but I started walking before she did because I knew she was leaving and I wanted to catch her. All of this stuff sounds really bad because it sounds like stalking, but it's like you're doing a thing, and this is kind of what the fans do, and you kind of have to like take your opportunity when you get one, right? So I'm walking up the sidewalk, and I'm looking back, like I'm keep looking back, like, all right, where's she at? Where's she at now? Okay, she coming, she walking up, and Mariska don't like teeter-totter. Mariska is hustling, like she, like we huffing it up the street, right? So I'm walking up this way. Me and Ariel go. The other two stayed down there. I don't know if they didn't know if she was actually going or not, but we was like, let's go, we got to go. So Mariska's coming up the middle, we're coming up, so then we cut through the cars, and I'm like, hi Mariska, can we take a picture with you? She's like, yeah, but if your phones are out, right? So I guess Ariel's phone was ready already. So Ariel jumps over the side, she gets her phone, I'm getting mine ready while she's talking to Ariel, I get mine out, right? So then we about to take our selfie, and I was like, I'm glad you like the Hargiloops, which is why that night selfie is blurry, because she started laughing, and she was like, hi, how funny are the Hargiloops? And then she was like, oh yeah, how about them Hargiloops? I love the Hargiloops, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, that's so funny. And I was like, I know. And then, so we're like marching with her. She's like, yeah, guys, I'm on a mission because I gotta catch a flight or whatever. So we like, all right, cool. Like, you about to catch this flight? Like, we with you, bro. Like, we gonna walk with you. Like, you walking, we walking. We cool. We homies. We doing this, right? So we walking, and then Jory's walking up behind her, and she's like, all right, I got you the syrup for you. She's like, oh, I love syrup. And she's like, yeah. And she's like, and my hair is this color for the Joyful Heart Foundation and whatever. She's like, oh, I love your hair, you know, that kind of thing. And we're walking, and then and I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, and I did, and I was like, did you like the twin book? And she's like, what? And I'm like. But I was like, and I was like, yeah, the book was all the pictures of us being twins. She was like, oh yeah, you're dedicated. Now, when she said that, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, was that kind of like a damn bitch, you crazy? Sorry about the cussing. Or was that like a, you know, oh, you're dedicated for. I wasn't sure because she was like, you're dedicated. And y'all know Mariska when she get that deep voice and she get that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't even try to play. You could picture her saying it. So, yes, I said picture. I meant picture. Not picture like Kool-Aid or nothing. So, we walking. And then, like, we're talking or whatever like that. And she was like, did you see I posted about the Hargiloops on my Instagram? But I was like, yeah, girl, I saw it. I was like, everybody was tagging me in it. and she was like, yeah, or whatever. And, so we're walking. And then I was like, Mariska, you don't understand, like, we love you, like, you are, like, and I was literally saying it like this, I kept saying, like, and I was like, Mariska, like, you don't understand, and I was like, no, you don't get it, you don't understand, like, we love you, like, you are the bomb, like, I was talking to her like this, right, so we're, like, walking, and we, like, rounded that corner, because we was walking up the middle of the street, now we got to get on the sidewalk, so we had turned the corner, and we, like, walking, and I was like, no, Mariska, like, girl, like, I literally said that to her, and she looked at me, and was like, and like we had a moment, and I was like, I should have got that on camera. I thought I was recording this whole thing. Like, I had my phone, I thought I was recording it, but I think when she had left, I tried to like take a picture while I was recording or something. I lost the whole video. Right? Dumb, right? Technology, right? So, dang, did I do that? Oh, I put a little. So. Anyway, so I was like, girl, and then we like shared a look, we had this thing, and then she said like she had posted a thing on Instagram, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, I saw that, blah blah blah, and then she said, and I said, now that all that's left for you to do is to follow me, and she was like, yeah, now, she was like, yeah, like that kind of thing, because she was kind of like walking away, and then like, so we're still walking with her, but like on the sidewalk now, and so then we like, Jory said, can we take a walking selfie or something? And Mariska's like, yeah, or whatever. So that's when y'all saw the other video that I posted. And Mariska's like, you gotta hold it up alright or it's not gonna be good. And Jory's like, I'm really short. It was so cute. And then I was like, can I have a hug? And she was like, yeah, sure. So we went to hug, right? And I accidentally stepped on her shoe. And I'm like, she probably gonna punch me down. I didn't think she was gonna punch me. But I thought she was at least gonna be something like, oh my god, like, really? But she was like, oh no, it's okay. I was like, I'm so sorry. I just touched her. She was like, it's okay. And like, don't worry about it. And then Drury's like, can I have a hug? She's like, yeah. So she hugged Drury. And then so like we kept like walking with her a little bit because we were like keeping up with her or whatever. And she's so nice. Like I just want to go back to that time and that hug and that embrace. And so yeah, we hugged, and like then we're still walking and stuff. And so then she's going, and she told us she had to catch a flight. So like I was literally like walking with her till the last drop. Like if I could have just went up the steps with her till she got into the trailer and then shut the door and just made sure she was in there safely, I would have. But that probably would have been creepy. So we stopped at the corner, and like everybody else turned around or whatever, and I was still walking with her. And I was like, all right, Mariska. And then at the corner, there was like somebody else who was like waiting over there for her. Like I guess she knew them, and she was like waiting for them. She's like, oh hey, how you doing? And then I didn't want to be all weird and be over there like still following her. So I was like, I'm going to go. So I was like, bye Mariska, have a safe flight. She was like, bye Hargiloops. I was like, she called me. She called me Hargiloops and literally couldn't breathe and everything. And then I start running. I'm in Harlem, and I'm like running down the street, jumping. Like, you know when you jump and clap your feet together? I was like doing stuff like that, like jumping. I got on my whole NYPD suit, and I'm like freaking out because Mariska called me Hargiloops, and it was just like so crazy. And so yeah, then we like went back to the hotel, and like I was leaving the next morning. I wasn't even supposed to be there that night, but things happened, and I ended up being there, and then I had to come back home to reality. To my life. And yeah, so that's like my whole, like everything that happened with Mariska. Oh no, and then when I got home, my friend Lindsay, she had gone, like we were trying to meet up the same time, and our days would have crossed if we would have stayed as long as we were supposed to, and we were supposed to like meet up and everything. So then Lindsay had mentioned the Hargiloops to her, and she goes, yeah, because last week Sophia with the Hargiloops, and Mariska was like, not funny with Hargiloops. You know, like that, and it was like so cool. And then she said the thing about the Hargiloops, and she's like, you know, the whole Hargit shtick, she's like, it's so funny. And then she was talking about it, and she's like, but when she came, and she's like, 'cause I was Russian, and you guys saw the video, you know what she said. And so then, or whatever, so I was home, and I was like, I wasn't feeling well because like all this stuff was happening with the fibroids and everything. So I'm like up in the bed. I'm like in excruciating pain. I had just gotten back from the ER. They gave me some medicine that I was like allergic to. So I'm like itching and I'm like freaking out. And then my friend like texted me, Katie texted me. She's like, oh my god, go watch this video. And I'm like, it's Katie. So I'm like, what the heck is it? But I opened the video. She's like, just watch it. So I look at the video, legit. So my grandma's like nurse was here, and I'm in the bed like on my deathbed. And I see this video, and I was like, ah! Ah! Like, I was freaking out. They're like, what's wrong? And I run out there, and I'm like, Mariska loves me. She loves me. And I'm, like, crying. And literally, like, I slid down the refrigerator. And I'm like, what you saying? And I'm like, what are you saying? And I'm like, Mariska loves me. I'm like, it's like a week later, she's still talking about the Hargiloops. I'm freaking out, so I run outside. I call Katie. Me and Katie are talking. I'm like cussing because like I cuss when I'm excited. I cuss all the time. I need to stop. I need to learn to use other words. But I'm just cussing. F this and F and F, and then how did this F and happen and F and F? And I was just like freaking out. She still liked the Hargiloops. And then that happened. And then what else? Something else happened. Oh yeah, and then this other thing happened. I'm not even really sure that Mariska was talking about me, but she had that picture with the strawberries and the cream or whatever, and then like her last hashtag, I can't speak. Her last hashtag said, "Someone tell Crafty." Now, I didn't see the tweet of the thing. I was at work. But I'm getting all these notifications, and I'm like, what happened? What happened on Instagram? But I'm at work, so I'm like, oh my god. I run in the bathroom, and I'm like reading on stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. So, and it's close to the time I was supposed to go, so I'm talking to my friend, and I'm like, oh my god, what if Mariska, what if she's talking about me? Oh my god, everyone's saying that she's talking about me. What if she is talking about me? What if, oh my god, Mariska called me out, so oh my god, maybe she does know that like I love her. Maybe she knows that I do all this crazy stuff for her, because y'all know I got the Hargit tea, I got the Hargit pizza, I got the Hargit lotion, the Hargit spray, I got all this Hargit stuff, and I'm like, maybe she knows about it. So then I'm like, oh my god. So then I did the Hargit snacks, and you guys pitched in and helped with that, but I don't know if she was actually talking about me, because she never said anything about it or anything like that. So, but I'm supposed to be going to see her again in October. So I hope that I can find out if she was talking about me, and I can get another hug, because this is probably realistically going to be my last time doing this kind of stuff. I love you guys. Thanks for listening, and this is the last part, and this is it, and that's my story of Mariska.